Okay, hey y'all, what's up? I have not talked on here in a while. You know, the last video I just posted was just something just to post. You know, I just want to post. But I just feel as though I have not talked on here in a while, and I really wanted to come on here and spill some tea. You know, I kind of wrote down some things I really want to talk about, even though I think I'm just gonna go off the dome. We're just gonna go straight off the dome. But welcome or welcome back. But if you are new here, which a lot of you guys are, welcome to the family, guys. So my last video, like not the last video, but the video before that, my shower routine did really well. Y'all really liked that video, and I reached my 100 subscribers. Well, I'm actually like 113 now, 113, 114 now, whatever. But I reached 100 subscribers, and I cannot be any more happier. Thank you guys so much for all this continued support, and I'm gonna just keep trying to go hard for y'all. I went through a weird mental space, and we're gonna talk about it, which is why I have not been here for like 2 weeks. So we're gonna talk about that. But yeah, make sure that you are liking videos, commenting down below. I love to get to know you guys. You guys can also follow me on my other socials, especially IG. I'm very active on IG. I'm on IG every single day if you guys would like to get to know me some more. But yeah, without further ado, let's just get ready. I'm just doing like a little get ready with me. We're gonna do a chit chat, talk about some things, and yeah, that's it. So let's get started. Okay, so first off, I got some new makeup, guys. Well, not really new makeup. I was on search for a new brow product like thing, because like for some reason I just been feeling like my brows have just been looking like lately, and I kind of want them, they just weren't looking like the same. But honestly, now that I'm looking back at it, I think it's just because I like needed my eyebrows done. So I went through like a whole phase the other day, guys. Like I literally was like so defeated mentally. I was like crying for like 3 days straight. Honestly, I think it's just because my period was coming up, but the feelings, they were valid, that I've had for a long time about myself. So I was doing like a lot of self-reflecting. But anyways, back to the brow products. We're gonna get into that. Back to the brow products. Yeah, I was just feeling really weird because it's just like, it seems like everything just was not looking right. I just was like so bored with my face, and so I was on search for a new brow product. So I had picked up Morphe's brow product. I was in Ulta, and the shawty was like, try these, and I was like, okay. So I picked up these, and I picked up LA Girl brow pomade. I haven't used a brow pomade in a long time. I still have not used it. It's kind of just still sitting right here. I don't know, maybe I'll use it today. I don't know. I'm putting a pencil down. I also picked up Kylie's concealer because it was on sale for $8. I like the concealer like consistency, because of course we all know it's in the same factory as ColourPop, so it might be ColourPop. But the shade range was terrible. Like I needed something more on the golden side, and everything she had was like neutral, or like I forgot what the other, it was just like the shades weren't off, they were off. And then also I got the new Morphe filter foundation in PR. I actually really been loving this. But if y'all know me, y'all know that I love Morphe products. I basically use all Morphe stuff. Like I love Morphe. So this wasn't really like a surprise or anything. So yeah, I just want to come to talk. We're just gonna do some makeup. I'm gonna film some TikToks today. I do need to film some TikToks today, so that's why I wanted to do my makeup. So let's just do something. I already did my skincare, so that's already done. So yeah, let's just, okay y'all, so like I have been in a really weird space lately. I don't know what really triggered it. Like I said, I really think it's just because I was on my period, and like, you know, when you're on your period you get emotional, but like the feelings, they were valid, feelings I've had for a long time, and they were just like spilling out. Like I don't know, like I just been in a really weird space of like, how do you even say that, not finding my purpose, because like I do know my purpose, but I guess I was kind of like losing sight of my purpose, if that makes sense. So anybody that's in like the entrepreneurship freelance space, you kind of get into a weird cycle of like everything just seems the same. Everything was just seeming the same. I was getting kind of really bored with my own content, and I was just like in a strange space of like, okay, what do I need to post? And I felt really weird because like I was posting things just to post them, because I'd be feeling like, dang, I can't disappear on these people because like they're expecting me, or they're like waiting for me to post something. Not even waiting, but it's like they're expecting me to keep showing up. And I was just like posting whatever because it's like I felt like I had to show up, but it's like physically, like, no, not even physically, mentally, I just like could not show up. I just mentally was not there. And I just been in a really weird spot of like, what is my purpose here? Like, I know what it is, but it's like I said, I lost sight of what my purpose is. So that sent me into like a really strange cycle. So like I was saying, I was like really in a strange cycle of like, what am I really doing here? Like, if y'all know, I'm just, you know, self-employed. I don't have a job or anything like that. I just do me. Every day, literally, I'm just doing me. I can't even explain it in any other way. Like, every day I wake up, it's just like I decide what I'm doing today. I don't really have a job or anything. Like, I don't have a job or anything. Like, I literally just decide what I'm doing every day. So it's just like, with that comes with so much self-discipline, because it's like you literally have to wake up and choose to do things. Like, if I wanted to lay in bed all day, I could, because I don't have any obligation. But then again, it's like I do have obligation, because it's like, this is my life. I need to make money. I need to, you know, go to the next stage in my life. No rush, of course, but it's like, you know, as much as we all like to say that social media doesn't influence us, it definitely does sometimes. We all get that way, where it's just like, we see all these people doing everything, and I've gotten better with that, but like, lately it's been coming back a little bit, which makes me realize I know that I need to take a social media break, because it's coming back where I'm feeling like, oh my god, these people are doing this, these people are doing that, and it's like I'm not there yet, blah 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 blah. So boom, yeah. So it's like I literally have to wake up and choose discipline every day. Like, I have to choose discipline every single day. And there's just some days where it's like I just don't want to choose discipline. Like, I just want to lay in bed, but it's just like I'd be feeling so guilty for laying in bed, and it's just like, oh my god, I was just in a weird cycle, like a weird ass cycle. So yeah, like it's been hard, like it's been rough. Like I said, like you literally have to wake up every day, especially as being an entrepreneur. It's like money is not guaranteed, so you have to wake up every day and be like, okay, where am I making my money today? Like, how am I gonna make money today? Because like, I'm grateful enough that I'm at that point where it's like, I'm, you know, I still live with my mom. I don't have a car or anything, so I don't have any bills. However, for somebody that wants to move out, like desperately wants to move out, it's just like, I need to make money because I want to get out of here. Like, you know, there's nothing wrong with my house or anything like that, but you get to that age where it's like, you just want space. You crave space. You crave your own space. And I desperately need that, especially for what I do. Being a freelancer and creating content and stuff like that. It's really hard to create content with other people in your space. Like, you know, you can do it, but it's like, I prefer not to do that, right? I like to do content in my lonesome, like, so I don't feel nervous or anything like that. But it's like, as you can see, that's why I don't film as much as I should film, because like Wednesdays are literally my only days that I can film that where like nobody's in the house. So it's like I can only really like do these chit chat sit downs on Wednesdays, and that's once a week. And it's like, if I want to be where I want to be, I can't just film once a week, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't just do that. So yeah, I'm just in a weird space where it's just like, what am I doing? Because like, I don't want to get a job. I really don't want to get a job, but it's just like, oh, this entrepreneurship stuff is, it's hard. It's hard. It's so hard. It's like, it's hard to the point of it's like, you just stress so much of like, okay, what am I supposed to post today? Oh my god, I need to try to get this sale today. It's just, oh my god, it's so much on my mental for one person, and I just like, oh, it drives me insane sometimes. And I was really going on a binge, and on top of that, I've never really had this before. I never really understood imposter syndrome, but lately I've been having it a lot. No, I don't think it's imposter syndrome, because imposter syndrome is when you feel as though you're not good enough. I know that I'm good enough. I just don't. No, I do have imposter syndrome. Because basically, like, I know that I'm capable of doing a lot of things, but it's just like, I just be feeling like my stuff isn't up to par, if that makes sense. It's just like, I suffer from comparison. It's not like I don't think I'm good enough, but I just suffer from, like, I compare myself a lot. And that's kind of like where I'm at right now. Like, I was getting better, but like I said, I don't know what triggered it, but like I just been in a weird space for the last like week or two where I just been like comparing myself like crazy. So like I've barely been posting any content because I just feel as though it's not good enough. Like, it's just like, oh my god. And I feel like I also like lost some interest in people, and it's like that made me really sad too, because like numbers aren't everything, but like you can kind of tell when something's wrong, or not something's wrong. How do you say this? All these text messages are like throwing me off. Let me restart that. I don't think that my content's not good enough or anything like that, but I was in a weird space where I feel like people have lost interest because of I haven't been posting consistently. So now I feel it's like, okay, they don't care anymore. So now it's just like I haven't had as much motivation to keep posting, which is a ongoing cycle. That's an ongoing cycle, right? And also I just been in a strange spot of like, that's where it goes to, like, I feel like I don't know my purpose anymore, because like I don't know what to post anymore. Like, I just don't know what I should be posting, what I want to post. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm just in a strange spot of like, I don't know what I want to post anymore. And it's like, oh my god, I don't know what I want to post. I really have no idea. So I don't know, it's just been a weird cycle. Does anybody else, do y'all get like that too, where it's like y'all were doing so good and then all of a sudden you just like question everything? I told the man not to call me while I'm filming. I forgot what I was saying, guys. No, I do remember what I was saying. Yeah, like, do y'all ever get to that point where y'all just feel as though like you thought you had it all figured out, and then all of a sudden you get like triggered, and then like now you just like have no idea what you're doing in life anymore? That's me. Like, I love my business, I love having my business, I just am struggling to see how I can take it to the next level. Like, it does well, like I'm saying, I make money, but it's like I'm struggling on how to pivot from like just making like money just for the business to keep it running, and then making money for me to be able to live from the business. Like, I just don't know how to make that pivot. I don't know what I need to implement. I don't know if I need to be selling more. I don't know. Like, something's not adding up here, because like I can't live off my business. My business makes enough money where it's like running, but I'm not making over. Like, I'm not making like a substantial profit that I can keep, you know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm really like struggling with that. And then of course the content is very hard. Like, oh my god, trying to make it in this space is hard, y'all. It's really hard. So for everybody that is like a content creator, trying to be a content creator, I salute you, because this stuff is hard. Like, anybody that tries to say this stuff is easy, they're lying to you. Like, this stuff is so hard, because it's just like, you know, how do I get brands to pay me? Like, how do I get brands to pay me? Everything's such a trial and error. Like, I don't know, I'm just like in a weird space right now, like such a weird space. But even though I'm in a weird space, I've been doing a lot of self-reflecting, which most people don't do. You have to get out of this space, you really have to like reflect on what you are doing. A lot of people don't like to take accountability, but I will take accountability for myself. I will say I don't work as hard as I should. Like, I really don't. I be doing like the bare minimum. Like, I have days where I'm like, I'm working really hard, but like most of the time I'm doing the bare minimum. So like, I can't really be mad at nobody but myself, because like I could be working way harder than I do. Like, I really do be wasting so much time in my day. And then also it's just like, I have the tools and I just don't use them. So like, I'm very self-aware of the things that I do and don't do. Like, trust me, I know. Like, but And that's just the step first. Like, that's your first step in self-reflecting. Like, you have to be aware of what you're doing. And a lot of people are not self-aware. And if you're not self-aware of like what the actions that you're doing, you're never gonna get out of the space that you're in. Like, you'll never get out of the space that you're in if you are not self-aware. Unfortunately, y'all, you have to do a lot of soul searching. Oh my god, especially being somebody that's on the internet a lot, like, you really have to be very content, that's not the word. Like, you have to be really content with yourself. Like, you have to really be strong on your confidence. You have to be strong in your self-love and your self-worth to be in this space, because you're going to be looking at a lot of people. Like, you see a lot of people, and there's going to be a lot of people that appear to be doing better than you. And the reason why I say appear is because social media, if one thing you learn is that social media is not a real thing. People show you what they want to show you. That's point blank and period. So when I say you have to be really, like, really self-aware of your thoughts and everything like that, you really have to be super self-aware. So that goes into a lot of shadow work, and like, it just goes into a lot of like self-reflection. So you have to be very, very strong in your confidence, and I'm just not there yet. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not there yet, which is why I think I'm not in the space to even be pivoting, because I'm not even in the right mental space to even hold this right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still in that space where I'm like, I'm comparing myself, and if you're still in the comparison stage, you're not ready for the next stage after that. And I'm sorry to say that, like, you're not ready for that right now. So yeah, guys, that's just been really what's going on with me lately. Like, I've just been in a weird spot of like, what is my purpose here? What am I doing? Should I go look for a job? Like, I really don't want to look for a job, but I'm in a weird spot. It's just like, damn, should I be going to go look for a job? I don't know, because like, I don't know if I need to be sucking it up and like going to go find a job just so I can like save up and go find my own place and then like start moving, you know, like in the way I would like to be moving. Because I want to complain and say the reason why I don't do what I do is because I don't have my own space, but it's like, you can make it work and I just don't. So that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm like, that just goes with self-awareness. Like, I know what I can be doing and why I choose not to do it, and I make excuses for it, but really there is no excuse for it. But yeah, I'm just in a weird spot of like, damn, do I want to go look for a job? But like, me having a job, guys, when I say like, y'all really don't understand, like, nobody really understands how depressed I was last June. I was the most depressed I've ever been in my life, and I went through a really bad depression in college. The second semester freshman year, I went through a really bad one. But no, June, that was like the worst my mental has ever been. Like, I was in such like, that's when I really had imposter syndrome, because I was like getting denied from jobs left and right, and I was just feeling like I'm not good enough. Like, I am not good enough. I'm not good enough for this, like, joining society. Like, I'm just not good enough for that, right? I was in such a weird space. So it's just like, I think the reason why I'm just kind of like chilling, bullshit, and I'm not trying to go look for a job is because of that. I'm kind of like scarred from that. Like, that really scarred me from wanting to look for a job ever, because that's really embarrassing. Like, that's really, really like embarrassing. And I can see why our older generation of people kind of like, once they got a job, they stuck with that job, because like the job hunt is embarrassing, child. Like, oh my god, that's so self-humbling. Like, to get denied so many times and basically told that you're not good enough, that junk will humble the hell out of you, ma'am. Humble the hell out of you. Yeah, that's why I have not been looking for a job and I've been in my duffel. But then it's just like, at the same time, like I said, self-reflection, I'm just like, okay, you don't want to look for a job so bad, okay, so be it. You don't have to look for a job, but it's like, you're not going hard enough as if you don't want to look for a job. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going nearly as hard enough as if I don't want to have like a 9-to-5. Like, if I don't want to have a 9-to-5, I need to be going way harder than I am, and I'm just not. So right now, like, literally for like the past like 2 months, I really just been cruising. Like, honestly, for the past, no, since, yeah, for the past 2 months, I just been cruising because, like, I did have a job. Like, I had a job, like, right, I had an overnight job, but it was a contract job, so it really was only for a couple months. I had a contract job. I only worked 2 times out the week, but I was making bread, so like I was able to have steady income and still be entrepreneurship. So that's when life was good. Like, all the end of last year, life was great because I was making like $1,300 every 2 weeks, working 2 days out the week. Like, I was making good money, and I was able to still do everything I want to do because the job was overnight. So it's like I was living my life and still having consistent money. So when that job ended, for the last 2 months, this has been like my full entrepreneurship. Like, this has been my time where I've been in full entrepreneurship mode. I have not had any job. Like, literally the money I depend on is the money that I'm getting from whatever I'm doing. And it's been very humbling, like, because people don't tell, I'm saying Instagram, they'll show you what they want to show you. I'm not getting orders every day. That's not happening, baby. You go some days without no orders. I'll tell you that right now. I'm going days without no orders. You're not getting orders every day. And if you are, bless your soul. How do you do it? How do you do it? So, yeah. It's been humbling, to say the least. I'm getting powder everywhere. It's been humbling, to say the least. Like, full entrepreneurship is not for the weak. It's not for the weak. And it's like I said, my business, I would like it to be my full income, but really I want my full income to be from content creation. Like, I never really expected my business to be like full income. I kind of just wanted that to just be something I do because I actually enjoy my business. Like, I like making products. Like, I would do it for a hobby if I could. If stuff didn't cost money, I would do it for a hobby and give it away for free. Like, I just like to make stuff. So I never really expected it to be my full-time. What I wanted my full-time to be is this. I want this to be my full-time, like doing content for brands. I just need to figure out that formula of how to get consistent brand deals and get brands to pay me so I can at least make enough money to live and pay my rent. That's literally all I am aspiring to do. I just want to make enough money where I can pay rent and have money for amenities. That's literally my life goal. I need enough money to make rent. That's it. That's it. That's all I want, y'all. Enough money to make rent. Is that such a crime to just want to make enough money to make rent? That's all I want to do. That's all I want to do. So that's where like my headspace has been. Like I said, I've been doing a lot of self-reflection lately, and yeah, like I don't know. Like, I'm lost, but I'm not really lost. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel lost, but not really. Because, like, I know what my purpose is. I know what I'm supposed to be doing. It's just, like, first, my imposter syndrome has been kicking my ass. It's been kicking my ass, y'all. Oh, my God, it's been kicking my ass. So, that's where, like, the mental space I'm in right now. Like, that's what I'm in. So, yeah. That's where I've been, guys. Oh, I forgot. I'm not even, like, showing you guys my makeup. Okay, so far what I've used on my face, I used the Morphe, I told you, the new Morphe No Filter Foundation. I'm in the shade Rich 32. My light just died. Okay, my main light just died, but I have other lighting, but y'all seen how bright that main light was. Like, that light really gives you that boom. But anyways, so yeah, I use my Morphe foundation. I'm in the shade Rich 32. For concealer, I used my Milani concealer, my favorite Milani concealer, and I'm in the shade Warm Almond. For bronzer, Fenty, of course, Mocha Mami. For powder, Dion Cosmetics. Love her powder. This is the shade 06. And that's all I've done so far. Right? Yeah, that's all I've done so far. So, yeah. What do I need to do next? Eyes. Oh, and then setting spray. Morphe, of course. I was gonna put blush, but really I think I just want to be bronzy today. It's St. Patrick's Day. I just want to be bronzy. But yeah. So now of me telling you guys how I've been feeling and everything like that. I'm feeling better though. Like I said, it was just last week. There was a really rough mental week. Like, I was going through it like nobody's business. Oh, nobody's business. So, yeah. that's where I've been, but I'm feeling better. I'm feeling kind of more centered. Like I said, I've been doing a lot of self-reflection, so I'm feeling more centered, more like, okay, I know I just need to get my ass up. Like Sarah Jakes, y'all, if y'all seen her little Sarah like testimony thing, girl get up. I just need to get back into that mode. Like, girl, get the fuck up. Like, I just need to get back in my bag. As a Capricorn, when you're not financially stable, it really fucks with our moods, y'all. Like, it fucks with our entire mood. So honestly, I just need to get back in my duffel and start grinding. Like I said, I don't want to get a job. I really don't. So like, I just need to be grinding. I just need to be in grind mode. So that's where I'm trying to be. I'm kind of getting that motivation back. To be in that grind mode. So we about to get it popping. All right, y'all, we finna get it popping. We are. So with that being said, how else have I been feeling lately? What's been going on, guys? Let's look. What's been going on in society? I don't even know what's going on in society. I don't really keep up with current events. That's really so sad. I really don't keep up with current events. Like, I really can't even talk to y'all about current events because I don't keep up with them. I want to say the Grammys just aired. Meg won 3. I love that for her. Meg won 3. Really love that. I can't even, I'm not even gonna talk about that because I don't keep up with current events enough to talk about them. So let's disregard. But yeah. Oh, right now I'm using my Beats by Deb palettes. You know, I love that. Oh my god, what's going on over here? Ooh, I always do a brown smoky. I really should do something else. I don't know what I want to do though. I always do the same thing. But more on the topic of feeling lost, I was watching this video on YouTube yesterday, and it said something that really like put that fire under my ass. He had said, and if I remember who it was, I'm gonna tag the video down below, but he had basically said, if you're feeling lost, like, you're not lost, you're right where you're supposed to be. And that really resonated with me because I realized, like, I am where I'm supposed to be. Like, if I were to make it right now, I'm not even in the mental space to hold that. Like, not even in the slightest bit. Like, I'm not in that mental space to hold that. Like, I mentally would not be ready to be there right now. So, like, that makes a lot of sense. Like, you really are never lost. You're kind of just in the middle of your next pivot. And I really love that. Because a lot of us are right where we're supposed to be, and it's like a lot of us, when we get to this spot, we try to give up. Like, we give up right here, and it's like you give up right before you were about to make it, and that's the problem. It's just like a lot of people would stop because they just feel like nothing's like going well for them, but it's like that moment you stopped, maybe tomorrow was the day that you were gonna make it. And you just don't even know because you stopped. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're literally just like that one video away, or you're that one job application away from changing your entire life, but a lot of us just don't know it. So that's why, like, you should always be going. Like, keep going. Like, especially us being like content creators, especially people that are like content creators or influencers, just like literally you have to keep going. Like, numbers matter, but they don't matter at the same time. They really don't. And it's like, also, you can't undermine your numbers either, because listen, you don't have to be getting 10,000 views, 1,000 views, because like, what about those 30 people? Like, if 30 people were watching you in a room right now, like if 30 people are watching me doing what I'm doing right now, that's a lot of goddamn people. Like, that's a lot of people, and they're literally sitting here to watch me. You have to be grateful for every single view that you get, because it's just like, that means they care to watch what you're putting out. Like, it doesn't matter if it's not 100 people. It's just like, even if it's only one person watching your stuff, it's just like somebody wants to see your stuff, and that should make you feel like ecstatic that even one person wants to watch what you're putting out. You know what I'm saying? So I had to slowly learn to like be grateful for the numbers that I'm getting, because it's like that one, oh my god, wow, not me just messing it up. I'm not about to fix it either. Hate that for me. Anyways, that one person isn't nobody. You know what I'm saying? That's still somebody that's waiting to see what you're putting out next. So just keep pushing, guys. Always keep pushing. I can't believe I just messed up my eyeliner like that. Oh wow. Okay, so I'm having a conversation with my friend, and it's just like, the reason why everybody's trying to be entrepreneurs or freelancers at this point is because these jobs suck. Like, they suck. And like, the jobs in your major that a lot of people would want, it's just like they don't be hiring. So it's like you have to settle like for these odd jobs before, you know, your actual like freelancing or entrepreneurship business pops off. And that's what I don't want to do. Like, I don't want to settle for something random until I get me on my feet, because I'm not about to do that. Like, I'm not, personally me, I have never been that person. Like, I'm not about to just work a job just to get money. Like, I could care less. I care way more about my mental than that. So it's just like, I won't do it. Like, I will not do it. I'm not about to just work a job because I need money. So it's like, I'll make anything work. I'll make anything work before I just go work fast food to get money. Like, my mental literally can't handle that. And it's like, I have a whole degree. I did not graduate college to go work fast food. Like, I didn't do that. And that's why I quit my job I did have. I had a part-time job back in when Corona just started, but like, I was working that job for like my whole like college career, and so to go back there after I graduated was literally messing with my mental. Cause like, I did not graduate college to still be here, so I quit that with the quickness. Like, for me, I'm the type of person, like, I will quit something if I don't like it. Like, I'll quit easily. Like, I really don't care. Like, I don't care. And I don't care to like do things I don't want to do, because it's like, you only get one life. I'm not here to regret what I'm doing, like, at all. I don't want to regret that. Like, I don't want to regret wasting my time doing something when I know I could have been working for myself better. Like, I'd rather be broke doing what I love than to make money doing something that I hate. And that's just point blank. And honestly, I guess that's where you can say where my mental is. Like, I struggle so bad with that. It's like, I literally can't afford to go work somewhere I don't want to work. I can't afford that. Like, my mental literally cannot afford to do that. So I'm gonna keep pushing, doing what I'm doing. Like, I of course would like to get a job, but if I'm getting a job, I want it to be in something that I actually want to do. So like, I graduated with a marketing degree, so the job that I actually wanted, the job I was going for when I graduated, and let's be real here, I graduated when the pandemic was like just starting, for real. Like, I graduated in May, pandemic started in March. So it's just like, jobs were not hiring. I wanted to do social media marketing, so I was applying to like every social media marketing job there is, and I was getting denied left and right. So it's just like, if I'm gonna start applying for jobs again, it would only be that. Like, I'm not working I'm not working no retail job, I'm not working for food, I'm not doing any of those odd jobs. Like, I'm not doing none of that. I refuse. I will not do it. Nothing wrong with them, but for the type of person I am, I'm just too creative to be stuck doing that. I literally can't. Like, my mental would not be able to take it. So that's the only reason I have not been looking for jobs, because it's like, I could go get a job, you know, I can go get a job at any grocery store or anything like that, but I'm not doing that. I won't do it. I literally won't. Like I said, I'd rather be broke than to be doing that. So that's really where my mental is. Okay, lashes are on. This is the completed look. Just nice bronzy. I added a little bit of green because festive, St. Patrick's Day, period. But yeah, I just wanted to like come here and talk about that. Something I've been going through mentally. Just need to get that off my chest. I'm feeling better. Still in the stage of self-reflection, but I'm definitely feeling better. But nevertheless, if you also have these type of feelings, definitely comment down below. I would love to have a discussion about this. Like, we can keep this going, because I know I'm not the only one. I hope I'm not the only one, but I know I'm not the only one that deals with that as well. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this Get Ready With Me. Definitely make sure you give this a thumbs up if you like this. Share it with your friends. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I would love to have you part of the family. I am very, very friendly. I love to have conversations with people. Like, definitely join. We got some really exciting stuff coming up. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.